Thanks for joining us today at the Team Afterburn Fitness Studio. We're going to talk about the many uses of the Bosu ball. One many don't know is that the Bosu ball actually stands for both of sides used, or both sides up, which means there's a variety of uses that we can utilize the Bosu ball, not only stimulating the big muscle groups that we all know and love, but those secondary stabilizers that allow us to keep a nice strong core and calories burning throughout our movement. Enter the lovely personal trainer, Jackie. Jackie's going to help us demonstrate some movements on the Bosu ball. Jackie, one thing the Bosu ball helps quite a bit is facilitating cardiovascular movements. I would like you to demonstrate a Bosu ball burpee. Now notice Jackie is doing a basic burpee, but she's placing her hands on the top side of the plastic of the Bosu ball. Now what this does is, it still gives her the same movements and the same type of muscle quality that she's getting with the burpee, but she's incorporating secondary stabilizer because every time she comes in the down position, that Bosu ball has to maintain a stable platform. Now Jackie's actually pretty good at this because she's done it before, but others you'll see when they first start, they're going to be a little wobbly, they're going to be a little sensitive, and that's okay. That's how we start. That's how we learn. It's how we grow. It's how our bodies get better. Continuing on with the Bosu ball in the upright position, we want to show you the proper way of getting on the Bosu ball. Jackie, start by putting your foot half on and half off the Bosu ball. And the purpose is we want to make sure the rim or the lip is on the ground. So the Bosu ball at this point is stable. There is no movement. Now what Jackie's going to do next is she's going to take her opposite foot and she's going to step into the Bosu ball up on the upper half of the Bosu ball. And she's going to lean her weight into the Bosu ball while simultaneously moving her heel into place. Jackie, go ahead and do that for me. Step, heel into place. At this point, you may need to wiggle your feet just so you're stable in center. Now, once you're in place, and Jackie again is very stable, if this first time, if you've done this, you might see this. Now, if you're new and you've never done this before, this very well may happen. You're going to see the knees buckle. Now, what that means, it's her central nervous system. It's the connection, the neural connection from her brain to her muscles are not quite firing. It's because she hasn't done it before. Go ahead and stand back up, Jackie. And like a one-year-old baby learning to walk, that one-year-old baby gets better by doing, and so will Jackie. Now, Jackie, come down nice and low. Again, in bodyweight squat. Now, the way we assess and we continue to grow is by doing this movement over and over again. So a brand new Bosu ball user standing on top of the Bosu ball in this format would have to do this over and over again to get that connection solid. And just a quick refresher on the proper bodyweight squat. Remember that we want to apply the pressure on your body into the heels of your movement. So you're not leaning forward or pressuring into the toes. So Jackie, as you come down, make sure that we position your weight into the heels. Notice when Jackie comes in the downright position, she has this nice little S-curve in the bottom of her spine. Now, this is perfect for her squat because what happens is the hips, called an anterior pelvic tilt, come out, and that protects the low spine with weight-bearing exercises. So even though she's doing a bodyweight squat in the moment, this is going to facilitate the future for when she starts adding weight to her movement, protecting that back. Perfect squat, Jackie. Like the Bosu ball burpee in the down position where right now she's in a straight arm plank going into what we're going to have her do is a push-up on the Bosu ball. Jackie, go ahead and give me a push-up. Now, much like a push-up on the ground, she's pushing on both sides, evenly pressing on right and left, but her right and left are unstable because she's on the Bosu ball. So she's incorporating secondary stabilizers. Now, Jackie, go ahead and come to your knees for me. I see her shaking a little bit. When those push-ups start to get a little off, then I have her come down to her knees. She can keep her range of motion nice and deep, which is good flexion in the chest and the anteriors, and she can continue through her range of motion. Very good, Jackie. Notice the Bosu ball kind of waves and balances there a little bit. Even though she has very good balance, you see that Bosu ball still working? Those are her muscles compensating for that. It's not the Bosu ball moving, that's her. She's moving into the Bosu ball, but her muscles are compensating back and forth to complete this up and down movement, which is awesome because she's getting additional calories burned, additional muscles worked by doing this movement rather than necessarily on the ground. Both of sides used, both sides up, other side. Now, just like we began with on the top side, we're going to facilitate a cardiovascular movement. Jackie, we're going to do an up and over, and you're familiar with this movement. Now, Jackie's just simply jumping from top and over, right leg, left leg. Her one foot leaves the Bosu ball before the other foot lands. Remember, that's important so we don't step on your feet. She's landing in the center of the Bosu ball, or at least trying her best to. You're going to notice she's going to get a lot of ankle flexion here. She's got a lot of, again, secondary stabilization going on and muscles that she wouldn't normally be getting if she was not on the Bosu ball. To make this move a little bit more challenging and to cause more flexion in the hips, she's going to come down and touch the ground each time. Awesome. We're going to go into a muscular breakdown movement, incorporating a plyo push-up to begin. Jackie? Notice Jackie, very similar to the up and over with her feet. She's gonna be using this now on the upper body. She's powerful, up and over, and as soon as she gets too tired to continue with the power, now you just go nice and easy, going into slow twitch. Now what she's doing, this is called transverse planes of motion that she's working. Notice in life, we never move like this, we move like this, right? Now notice every time she does a push-up, come to your knees now, Jackie, you look like you're huffing and puffing a little bit, atta girl. Notice that when she does each push-up, she's off center. She comes back, she's off center. She's training her body to move the way we move out in the world. This is called functional training. Right here, this is functional training. Nice work, Jackie. Now, when you burn out, let's say you do for reps, or maybe you do it for time, you get to the point where I can't do anymore. Let's finish up and break down that core to the last ounce of energy, go right into a plank. So now she's beat up, she's tired, she's breathing heavy, her heart rate's up, she's being challenged, but she's got a little bit more in her. And here's where we're gonna finish her off, in a basic plank. And you know what? Jackie can kill planks, but right now, she's shaking. She's shaking right now. We've worked her out. And what'd we do? Couple minutes, Jackie? Nice work, Jackie. Keep in mind, this is not something you may only find in a gym. You can purchase these online or in major department stores. You don't have to do this in the middle of an area where you don't necessarily have support. I would say if this is your first time, plug this bad boy up against a wall. Have your fingertips against that wall so that you can begin this at a rate that you can handle. I hope you've enjoyed our Bosu ball segment today. Thank you, Jackie, for joining me. This is Team Afterburn.